Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 39, where Kangler the Toad Slayer was a little bit trapped. We had to dig out some more of this fallen sand. I kind of knew this area was going to be a problem. And I originally left all of this polluted water laying around, and I'm kind of starting to regret it. I think it's contributing to everyone's stress levels. So let's go ahead and start mopping stuff up where applicable, because the last thing we want is for everybody to have soggy feet all the time and being upset and stressed out. So let's just look around for any other places where we might have some pooling of liquids. Yeah, we're gonna mop that up, sure. Yep, there's some there. We'll mop that up. A lot of sweeping to do as well. So where was... Okay, so I had this thought where I noticed we've lost our little cool buffer from the ice down here that we dug out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to destroy those. And let's see, we'll make these out of granite. We're going to add some more liquefiable storage up here. Kind of try to help us get this area cooled back off. I'm not too worried about it. We have tons of food. There's sleet wheat laying all over the ground in here. And it's refrigerated, so I mean, it's not going bad. And the fridges are stuffed full. We're so flush with food, we're just leaving frost buns laying around. Whoa. But ice? I don't think that ice needs to be laying around. Not at all. Now I'm wondering if there's any more ice just laying around. It's one of those products of, you know, oh, I was carrying ice to go deposit it in storage, and then, oh, but now it's bedtime. Silly, silly dupes. There we go, we'll get our medical area. Let's see, who is hurt? Is anyone hurt? Let's sort by health, please. I'm sure some people are hurt. Oh, Gigi and Sylvia Fox, you guys bought yourself some time on the medical cot. And we have a name. Hold on. I'm forgetting about all of my... Yes. So, fortunately, Gossman X is taken, but we now have Ricochet X, which is going to be interesting because X was what I was using to know that a duplicate needed to be renamed, so we'll have to find a new little moniker for that. Is there any polluted water here? I don't see any here. Oh, how are we doing with the air? Everything is still pretty full. Air pressure is incredibly full, actually. Alright, let's get some more progress in this area. I'm anxious to get this going. Now we have all this carbon dioxide, we've got polluted oxygen. I'd like to believe that eventually we will... Well, I was going to say get this carbon dioxide out of here, but I don't know if that's in the cards. We'll see. Let's let everybody sweep everything up. And we're also going to need to get some more abyssalites. Hopefully we can make some progress over in this direction as well. It's all 7s. Well, these should be 7s, it seems like. There we go, all 7s, okay. Alright, so once we get our abyssalite back up, we kind of ran out completely. We'll be able to start routing the next section of pipe, which is going to actually break here and flow downward, and then this direction, and then up the side, where it will merge with this abyssalite insulated tile, and then it will run up and... Or no, it's not abyssalite insulated tile. This is going to be abyssalite liquid piping. And then we'll bridge up, and then we'll bridge over, and then we'll transition to wolframite, where we will hopefully get rid of some heat and help our pinch of pepper plants grow. Ideally. Ideally. Now let's look at our polluted water tank while everybody's doing their job. It seems to be holding steady. Perhaps a little bit. We've all but pushed all the carbon dioxide out of this corner, sorry, and it is flowing down and then escaping as the door opens. We might not even need this pump. It's just adding to this, which brings me... We've got these wires here. I don't think that this is necessary anymore. No, mop? No. We're going to deconstruct that. And then we will also... Let's see, we'll deconstruct those. And let's start deconstructing this liquid pipe here. No, we'll do it all the way down to there. And then, of course, we're going to need some scaffolding. Because I don't want these wires floating in the air. I don't know what this is going to be yet. I could design it to be overflow for this polluted water. This polluted water, I was realizing, is probably another place we could get rid of our heat if we needed to. If the water was incredibly hot, we could just pipe it in the background of the polluted water. Or we could design that here and then let the polluted water flow off into it and disperse even more of our heat here, which would ultimately help the pinch of pepper plants as well, because the warmer the polluted water is, the more heat it will pass off where it is irrigating. What did we make these pipes out of? Granite. See? I thought ahead, right? Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. But ultimately, if we want to grow our pinch of peppers even more, we need to warm this area up so we can get more seeds from harvests and plant more of them. Alright, looks like some of this piping is being done. Everyone's taking their time, though, trying to sweep this whole area up here. I don't like that hobbling back and forth, though. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Because I want all of this stuff swept up, we're going to... Oh! Well, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta pay attention to the fine print. Fine. That abyssalite's already spoken for. No worries. Alright, sweep at an 8, please. All of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweep it up, everyone. I know we have the storage. No, everyone is working their way up here. Yes, to start getting the abyssalite and the wheezewort. I know, and the wolframite. We don't really need the wolframite yet, but I'm going to go ahead and let it get dug out nonetheless. And we built all our ladders out of granite, which is readily accessible here, thank goodness. We just got to get people up here to this abyssalite. This wonderful, delicious, consequence-free abyssalite. I guess we might as well start planning for this and this as well. We want to dig all of this out. Every last bit of it. There we go, we're getting our abyssalite. Still 0 because it's spoken for already. Is anyone down here sweeping? This is all a priority 8, is it not? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. Yeah, exactly. Liquefiable, copy settings. Boop. There we go. Algae terrarium is awaiting water delivery. Let's give you a 6. I would like to be converting this carbon dioxide. We're still making oxygen up here and keeping it nice and cold. It'll trickle down eventually. There we go. Now we're starting to deliver that ice. Which is starting to cool off the storage compactor. Which will cool off the surrounding air. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's get all of this swept up, though. Got all of these. Oh, there's ice over here, or snow, whatever that is. Okay, I think you guys are fully healed, right? Yeah, you're fully healed. Go ahead and hop off. You don't need to be on there anymore. Sylvia Fox, same thing. You're good to go. You're fully healed. Go ahead, do your thing. Who else? Taku Samurai and Wild Rage? Okay, you're next. Want to get everybody nice and fully healed. I don't want anyone getting scalded when we start messing with this hot water. Because the temperature in this water is getting hot. Whoa, 80 degrees. Yeah, it's going to start making the base unbearable. These Weezworts will not be able to keep up with this. What is the oxygen coming out at? Liquid pipe, 79 degrees, 77 degrees. Electrolyzer. Water at 76.5 degrees, 76.2. It looks like, it's staying around 50 degrees. The oxygen is anyways, which is still really hot. And then with the addition of this pipe, we're going to be in for some trouble. You're fully healed already, aren't you? I believe you are. Look at that. Alright, next is going to be Justin B. and Kanglar the Toad Slayer. Kangler. I don't know why I said Kanglar. Kangler. Go ahead. Get off your medical cots. Go about your business. Hey, we're showing some abyssalite now. And everyone's picking up all the ice. Wonderful. Because then I'm going to give you a walkway to cut across most of this malarkey here. Yeah. In fact, let's, well, if I do it now, it's just going to impede everyone's ability to sweep up the ice. No, let's wait. Let's wait and get all of this swept up. I want... No, not mop. I want all of this ice swept up before we do much of anything else. Please and thank you. Alright, back to our abyssalite piping. Go up, over, and up. Perfect. Okay. And that was pretty much all that we had. We need to keep getting more. So we'll say we can also sweep up this, and these, and this. We want to bring all that ice back. Get our sleetweed area nice and cooled off. Look at all that neutronium. I didn't realize it was so thick. I thought it was just kind of a thin layer, but no, that's it. And look, it dips down over here. Well, we'll have to discover the boundaries of the entire map. No, you guys don't like that hopping up and down nonsense. It's taking all that extra time away from what everyone's trying to be doing. And it's sleeping time. Again. Well, we got a lot swept up, though, actually. That's important. This whole area has to be nothing but abyssalite. And more stuff to sweep up, that's fine. I wonder if we get rid of this and notch it over and raise the vent up, could we do another dining facility here? I'm not sure. Alright, let's get these cooking stations back at a 7. People don't seem to be taking them seriously. Well, let's see. Calorie generation. Previous. Yeah, okay, so we were in negative calorie generation just because our fridge was so full. Our fridges were so full, but now we're actually well below where we were. We need more. Why are you guys just dropping the ice that you're carrying? I don't understand it. Oh yeah, they're getting cold now. And cooling everything off. That's good. Colder, colder. There we go. Wow, we're gonna need more storage. Hold on to that thought. Probably need more over in that direction. We want this area to cool off. It warmed up a lot when we got rid of this ice here and opened up all this air. It came rushing down. But we're keeping it... It's pretty cold. Our problem isn't heat coming from the base at this point. These wheezeworts have ensured that we are well cold over here. In fact, we've cooled down the doors to 12 or 11 degrees, which is good because that means that instead of heat passing through, we're passing cold back into the base. I mean, they're kind of canceling each other out, but as long as the doors are cold, I'm good with that. And everyone's still sweeping because that's an 8. Okay with that. People are cooking. It's Otaku Samurai and Zedniak. Hey, excellent. Gotta make all those frost buns. Very important. How are we doing here? Oh, look at that. And again, just dropping ice and just leaving it. No, sweep it up. Sweep. Sweep. Sweep it all up, please. And we have one more Wheezewort seed. Would you look at that? And it's nighttime already. Goodness. Yeah, it's going to take some time to get all this abyssalite. Hey, but we've got a surplus now. A small surplus, but a surplus nonetheless. Sweep, sweep. There's no reason to stop sweeping. All this wolframite piping is a 5. Right, and my plan is to try and let everyone finish their high priorities so that the priority 5 jobs begin to get done. Oh, Justin, you've been in there all day. You did. I'm so sorry. You did not need to be. All right, Kitsune, Opal, and Craig, you guys will be the last ones that need some medical attention. Again, we're talking about quality of life. It's bad enough we've got you in a base that's 43 degrees. You guys are sleeping in 47-degree air. Holy moly. No wonder everyone's so stressed. Oh my goodness. Even at the massage table, anti-gravity's like, it's hot in here. 38 degrees. 38 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness. That is out of control. Yeah. Nope, that's no good. That is not quality of life that we want to have here at Thranxes Galactic Farms Incorporated. No, no, no. We want everyone to be in a nice, temperate 20 to 25 degree range is what I'm hoping for. I think we've got most of our abyssalite at this point. Well, we're just missing one Wheezewort seed? We are. Wasn't there one over here? No, we got those. We grabbed these. Really? Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to cannibalize one of the ones we have. Right here. I don't think we need 2 next to the algae deoxidizer. This air over here is fairly cold already. But let's sweep up that ice, please. Again, with the ice just laying around. Are we cooling off this air at all? It feels like we are, but not very much. Yeah, it's trying. It's going to take time. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of time, actually. How are we doing with the abyssalite? We're getting there. This area is going to have to be done as well. Let's go ahead and prioritize this. On up to there. Right. And then over here, this is going to be, I guess, regular piping. We'll do regular granite pipe. Only because if we can get rid of any extra heat in this area, I'm okay with that. But then why is it insulated? On second thought, we should stick with the insulated piping until we want to get rid of the heat in the pinch of pepper area, because that area will potentially expand in the future. And when it does, we will want as much heat there as possible, because there is a chance we're going to get our water too cold and it's going to start to freeze. But seeing as how we're pumping out water that is 90 degrees, oh my goodness, I think that's a problem we could look forward to. When I say that until it happens, but for now, let's go ahead and insulate all this water. It just means once it gets into those wolframite pipes, it's going to it's going to end up, you know, warming up the pinch of pepper plants that much more. That's all it means. Again, with the ice laying around. How did we do for calories yesterday? Yay, a surplus. Not much though. I think we're gonna need to tear this up and do another cooking station. What are we at here? 840? We can afford to do 60 for a cooking station, but then we don't have a battery. We could battery over here. Yeah, I think we're going to need to do that. I think we need more cooking, so let's go ahead. Here, we'll make this a 7. The sevens will never stop. Trench stench. Oh. Got that trench stench. Okay, let's deconstruct those, and we'll get our third cooking station up here. So we'll go ahead and do this at an 8. Come on. I know, it's hot. I know. It's about to get even hotter. We're gonna add another cooktop here. But I think at this point we have plenty of sleet wheat. We just need more abilities to prepare our food. Continuous. Add a 7, please. Because we're just barely cooking enough food to break even. And I want us to keep at a surplus. Plus, using up all that, it gives us another place to store sleet wheat inside the cooking station, which frees up room in these refrigerators. So I'm good with that. Look, these pipes are priority 5, and some of these are getting done. And then some of this art was priority. Oh, Kitsunopal. I'm sorry. See, that's what I don't understand. Is this medical cot got unassigned automatically, and Kitsunopal's been stuck in this medical cot for a while. I'm not sure what's up with that. What are we doing on the abyssalite? Hey, we're getting there. We're gonna need abyssalite piping this whole way, or else we're gonna superheat this area. Or we could just stick with sedimentary rock. I suppose it's not the worst. Let's cut across here. We're gonna give ourselves some tiles. And then we're gonna go ahead and insulate that. See, but I feel like it's gonna overheat. No, the abyssalite needs to start like right here. All right, let's go. And all the way up here. I know we're out of abyssalite already, but I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, at this point, I guess we'll switch over to igneous rock. It doesn't matter. We can't insulate a pipe bridge, unfortunately. So we'll switch over to, yeah, igneous rock, insulated piping, sure. We can always make this abyssalite insulation here and here, but it's going to heat up this door. We could go underneath. So we have abyssalite here. Yeah, you know what? I don't see why we wouldn't do that. That seems like a good idea. So at this point, we'll just wait. We're putting in that abyssalated pipe, or abyssalite insulated abysalated. It is. It's abysalated pipe, I tell you. And then we'll do insulated tile out of, sure, igneous rock. All the way down there. Cancel the building right there. Yep. And it's going to be insulated igneous rock. And I guess here in this section will be the same thing. Even though we're not using abyssalite piping there. It'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. Alright. We're getting it done. Now from over here, we could start the wolframite as early as... No, because I don't want to cook our morb. No, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. We don't want to be cooking any morbs. How's the temperature doing in here? Still 52 degrees in the oxygen generation, so we've still got 52 degree oxygen, and we've got more ice just sitting up here. Hello, what is that? That doesn't need to be there. So I clicked mop instead of sweep, but it's a good thing because we have melted. Has nobody mopped this? Sylvia Fox, are you going to bed? Okay, everybody's getting soggy feet running through that. That's no good. Hey, look at this. It's looking good. How have you not got a Weezewort seed? Correct me if I'm wrong, but... Oh, food has decayed. That's okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we cannibalize one of our other Weezeworts to be able to place that one there? Yeah, we destroyed this one. Where did that seed go? Oh, look at this. We're starting to cool the air down. We're making progress. That's good. Alright. Maybe we can go ahead and get rid of one of these. Are you guys even doing anything? I mean, it's technically almost warmer in the base than it is out there. This Weezewort is doing absolutely nothing. So, you will be destroyed. We're still very full on air at this point. Air pressure is doing great. Carbon dioxide is leaking out the bottom. Natural gas is flowing just fine. The pumps are running. Oh, we've actually got more pumps open than we're producing natural gas. Okay, that's good. How did this get in here? Where did you come from? Don't you try to hide from me. I'm trying to click on you. 5 grams of natural gas. Oh, everybody better hold your breath. No, we're just... Hopefully that'll get pushed down here and just escape through the bottom. I don't think it came out through here. This area is... Yeah, low pressure, high pressure, that's fine. If I had to guess, it came down from up here. Yeah, see? More natural gas. So that either was in this area, which actually is probably very likely, or it was caught in this area somehow? I'm not sure. In any event, I said I would give everyone a walkway, and that's what I'm going to do. So let's go mesh tiles out of 7. There you go. No, wait. Pay attention. There we go. That's better. You'll still have to hopscotch a little bit, but you won't have to do this. Rocking and rolling and shaking and jumping and ooh, bird dog, ooh. Holding your breath the whole time. It's gotta be tough, hopping up and down jagged abyssalite crystals while you're holding your breath. I can't imagine. That does not follow our quality of life mission statement at all. Of course, neither does making people go up here where it's minus 37 degrees in their snazzy suits. Oh, snazzy suits. So many things to keep track of and pay attention to. But we have more snazzy suits, actually. Are people actually... Okay, so we actually have a lot of people in their snazzy suits, except Cool Hands. He's got a cool vest. Well, let's just start running down through the top of the list. Zedniak, you're next. Oh, look at this shower area. 57 degrees! That's like 3rd-degree burns if you shower in that. That's out of control. 85 degrees Celsius water. It's near boiling. You get out of there. Get out of there. Kitsunopol's getting scalded. No, okay. Not getting scalded, but seems like you should be. See, it still says there's a snazzy suit here. The old invisible snazzy suit. So I think the thing is, after we make one, we have to sweep it. That's the way that goes. So we make an invisible suit, and then we'll sweep it up, and then once it's swept up and put it in here, then we'll make another one, and that's how we'll defeat that bug. Now, if we have a Wheezewort seed, why are you not getting planted where you need to go? Everyone seems very busy. What's going on? Doing this? Look at that. It's still hopscotch, but it's not as bad. It's a better form of hopscotch. Well, from here, we're going to want the water to stay nice and cold. So we're going to need more abyssalite. We're going to pipe it up and out and down. All the way down to here. And then we're going to redesign this area here. So we can go ahead and start setting this up. This is going to be... because I'm thinking about doing a 3rd oxygen area here if I don't do a 2nd base, which... tempted to do a 2nd base. I would like to try to tackle the challenge of having 2 different colonies that are independent of each other. We might just generate oxygen here and then pipe it to the 2nd base. That might make it easier for the 2nd base to be more compact. No, so we want the wolframite piping to start right here. There we go. And then like that. There. That's how we're going to fuel our electrolyzers and also cool them off, and then we'll run the rest of the cold water down to the showers. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. But I'm leaving that as a priority 5. That's not super important right now. What's really important is that we get more abyssalite. And we need to figure out what circuit we're going to draw off of for this. What's on this circuit? Circuit status 0 out of 0. So it's literally running nothing but that air pump? That's almost too perfect. Well, let's go ahead and borrow some of this, shall we? Does the wire generate heat? No. You would think it would, but no, it does not. Nope, I don't want to destroy the abyssalite. Should we put a pressure switch in? Yeah, we could just do it like that. And say, if the water is not at least above that, then don't bother. I like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Still got 0 abyssalite, but that's okay. We're working on it. Oof, I know, everybody's like, they're dying to go work in the ice biome. Please, please, boss, let us work in the ice biome. It's 46, 50 degrees in the dormitory. Oh my. Things are about to get a little hot. Weezeworts are struggling. They can't keep up. You can barely tell they're there doing anything. Oh, wait. All this ice. Really? Sweep it up. What the? Again. Leaving all of this ice laying around. Alright, this is a priority 8. Come on, let's please take care of it. Everybody just drops everything they're holding right in the middle of whenever they're holding it. What is all this? Polluted dirt? What? How? Because Sleet Week went rotten because it's not refrigerated. Good night. Come on. Let's mop it all up. This is a priority. Okay, now these. Sweep at an 8. Get that polluted dirt. And this polluted dirt. Food has decayed. Okay. Well, I think we got rid of all of the polluted oxygen sources. But now they're just going to linger around and mess things up. And this algae terrarium is still waiting for water. Okay, you're a 7 now. Unfortunately, now we've got this polluted oxygen in here. I guess it'll eventually rise to the top. It's just going to take time, but its low pressure could mess up. Oh, what am I kidding? These are already, what, stifled from being too warm? Ah, we're slowly... Actually, no. We've won the heat battle, actually. None of them are stifled anymore thanks to our cold storage compactors down here simulating the ice that we dug up. Excellent. Okay, well then, that's going to be where we wrap things up. Stale and refrigerated. No, sweep that up. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 39. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Come back next time as we get ever closer to getting this area taken care of. And start cooling off our water and ultimately cooling off our base. But until next time, take care.